And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. Cronenworth, a seventh-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball one. That one way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth, 1 for 2. And foul ball. Out to short, Rocchio gets it to first, and that will end. 1 out, base is empty. And the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Santana. Last chance for the home team. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. So 1 out, nobody on. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a miss.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. In the air, left field. Kwan sprinting after it. Holds it in on the run. Back here at Petco Park. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. On the ground. As we go to the last of the third. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch, not close. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth, 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. 2 on with 1 out. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and the lead continues to grow. One down, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes Marte around third. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Doubled in his first AB. And that one finds its way through. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. On the ground. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Breaks his back. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a high fly ball left field. A Rosarena. Side. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One down. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. And the first offering is not close. Crawford to second. Double play. One down. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. Swing and a. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee.
The center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Swing. And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball could be 2. One down. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. So 2 down. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Robles makes the. Swing and a ground ball to first. 2 away. Base is empty, 1 away. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't.
1 down. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw to third. And he'll reach second with one away.
All over that one right there.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoon Lee. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that one fouled off. On the ground right side, 4, 6. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoon Lee. Miller back to work. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and
just missed.
Outside.
Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. And that'll do it. So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoon Lee. That's a base hit. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
Headed towards the corner. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. He's not stopping. On his way home. Played the plate, and he's out. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ezequiel Tovar. Runner on the move. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And a foul ball.
Oh, you drove that one.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score easily. Now around third, waving him home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And now they've got him caught on the base path, and they tag him out to end the inning. Back at Comerica Park. And here is Sosa to the plate. Mize back to work. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward.
Back here in Detroit, top of inning number 7. So up now for Chicago, Sammy Sosa. Foul ball there.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just
swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there.
Boom.
Now from Coors Field, here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Swings through that one out in front that time. Comes up empty. That's strike two. He goes down looking. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Swings through that one. 0-1.
We're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. With Merrifield up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side in the first. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. So up next, Junior Caminero. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 1-0. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. That's in there. That's strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Dunn. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And they got him. Here's Rafael Devers.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Two out, space is empty. And Devers hits that one. Rock in pursuit. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Vinny Pasquantino. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That misses off the outside edge. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Ted Simmons digs in now.
Ted Simmons.
First pitch, and he just misses.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. And now, Lou Brock. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Pitching.
Taylor Clark gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Carlos Pena getting ready to hit. Right side, Merrifield. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now here is James Wood.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Line drive. And it's caught for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Late swing, foul to the left. That one ripped, but foul. Look out! And it hit him.
Right there.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Fly ball down the line. Brock on the move. And makes the grab. Back here at Coors Field. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Stan Musial now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Struck him out looking. And they're down to their last out. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got it! And that's the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff.
Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. And that's through there for a strike. And we are underway. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Next to hit, Michael Garcia. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. And 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity.
Oh, Jaden, I'm doing pretty well, man. How you doing?
With Merrifield up to the plate.
With Merrifield.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. There's the strike up high, and it's 0-2. Ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball.
That's good. That's good.
Now he'll turn for second.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
And he's out.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
And that ends the inning. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss.
Oh, that's a good pitch there, Bob.
100 miles an hour.
Curveball down and in.
And a
Nope.
breaking ball misses
Curveball
outside. To say
outside.
Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an
Change up
understatement. His ERA
inside.
that year was 1.12. That's
sinker
so
down.
dominant, it doesn't even seem possible.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters
There's
had a
that
hard
curve.
time sleeping the night before his starts.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Junior Caminero will hit next.
4-seam inside.
That's
4-seam up and away.
It's 1-0. Depending on who you ask,
Slider down and
Gibson
away.
either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering
Oh,
the
he
mound
went up
after
and
that
away with the
1968
fastball.
season.
Curveball straight down. Maybe even in the dirt. Nope.
That one misses.
Stinker down and away.
2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Something inside. I nut.
2-2.
You can't catch that. Right. Watch out for the slider down and away.
One down,
Don't
base
get
is
burned with the
empty.
fastball. There's the slide
Right-hand
piece
left side.
inside. No curveball.
And 2
Inside, but-
outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Ellie De La Cruz.
All right, Ellie.
Now at the plate.
Look for that first pitch fastball and kill it.
And there's a base hit to the left. And that keeps the inning going.
All right, Ellie.
Clearly, he was ready
That's
to
good
hit
as a
right
double
there.
right there.
Textbook
That's
bat
gonna be a
control
stolen
right there.
base.
Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
There goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Yes, sir. Get a home run right shot. Adam Dunn. Big country.
Man at second.
Oh, good pitch with the fastball. Just a little bit late on.
Used the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Curveball or stinker down. Oh, another fastball up and away.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed.
Right.
A base hit's probably
What's he
going to
gonna
be
go
a big
with here?
run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Something fast, probably inside, maybe off the plate.
Chopped in the
Sinker
ground.
down and away.
Merrifield tosses to first. Out number. Top of the second. And now the DH, Vinny Pasquantino. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Not that far away, Skeens.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Once you get
Bobby Witt might be still.
There's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on the goal. Turn on and miss.
Got you.
The throw.
Nice try, Ramon.
Yes, sir. Nice try, Ramon.
That one the other way.
Ellie.
Loves it. Here's the left fielder, Lubrock.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ooh, that's a dot right there, Lou.
Strike two.
And we're going to gas you. Oh, good foul off.
Second
Good
inning
foul.
here, no score.
All right, let's make it look like a fastball.
Again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Kata.
Fouled off. They'll do it again. The pitch.
Woo.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He might be looking for this. Nope.
Struck him out looking.
Yes.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Hunter Harvey.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this
Oh,
inning.
man, that was smoked.
In plenty of time to first. That's one out the bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Carlos Pena.
All right, Jaden, have a good one, man.
Fought off foul. One out, bases empty. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. It's 1-0. So digging in, James Wood. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1's the count.
0-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. On to first, and it's in time. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Mason. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Lucas Erceg.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ballgame. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, that's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Swinging a foul straight back. And that is cut on and missed. That is strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. And that's the ball game. Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this And welcome into the ball. Ready to go at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
Runner takes off. And a base hit on a line. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. That one is absolutely belted, and it one-hops the wall. And in its second with an RBI double.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run.
Adam Dunn getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
Taylor Clark.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one lifted to left. Rock in pursuit. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. Now it's Devers at the plate.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers
makes the grab, 2 down.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground, but he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Ripped to short. Sends it across to first. Back here in Tokyo. Leading off, Victor Scott. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. Michael Garcia stands in now and watches strike 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-1.
In the air to left down the line. Carter under it. He's there. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And down on strikes. Welcome back to the Kaiju Cave. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be James Wood. To the right side, Merrifield. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So up next, Evan Carter. On the ground, could be 2. Here's Wynn for 1. Throw to first, safe. Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Runner on the goal. Throw to second, and he's safe. Carter on at second with 2 down. Center field. Scott settles under this one, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Vinny Pasquantino. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, 1 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
And a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Lou Brock. Ian Seymour takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. In there for strike one.
0-1.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, John Schreiber.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there, and you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Adam Dunn will hit next. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. They go back-to-back, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now pitching.
Phil Maton taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And first offering is fouled off. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
In the dirt, going to count 1 and 2. Line drive, hauls it in, 1 away. So digging in, Carlos Pena. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
Everything came together for him. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Wood batting for the second time, and that's strike one. He swings and fouls one off. This one in the dirt. Pena leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Runner, yes,
the kick and the pitch. Runner goes up the middle. Over to first. That ends the frame. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And here is Mason Wynn. First offering, and it just misses. Goes down looking. And now here is Stan Musial. In the air, right side. Wood on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Jack Caglione digs in now. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 strike.
And it's fouled away. 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game. And now, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we're underway. That misses. And that's ball 1. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. And a good start to the inning. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Steps off and looks to first. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw and a go. Gets a piece and stays alive.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Digging in, Tony Gwynn. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that back here in Denver, and on the hill in this one, Nick Pivetta. How about a scouting report on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
He steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. On a line, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
0-1, no strike.
Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. And a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first inning lead.
De La Cruz at second with 2 down.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here's a 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Inside. And now it's 3-2. Out at third. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Chase Headley. Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Fades another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Jake Cronenworth swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Snags it for the second out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Leo DeVries. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Handles, throws to first. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Justin Martinez.
They know that he can get.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they lead it. It's 1-0. And now Carlos Pena. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first, James Wood, the next to hit. Runner on the go. And a ground ball to first. And it's through for a hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Got him swinging.
Now pitching.
So up next, Evan Carter.
Gossett.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
One down. Runners at second and third. And it's even up. Gossage. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like on the ground. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw into second. And he's out. Back to the top of the lineup, Pete Crow Armstrong. Now at the plate. On the ground right side, Cronenworth. Throws to first. And
Now
Michael
playing first
Tolia
base.
getting loose there.
Number
He's now
4.
in the game at first.
Michael.
So digging in,
Tolia.
Pavin Smith.
Now pitching.
Pitching change here,
Yeah.
Ian Seymour.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking, and they're down to their last out. On the ground to Devers. On to first, ball game. Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back there. Hits the fence. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Swings through that one for strike 1. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better contact.
1 ball.
Usually a pitcher has a plan for every at-bat, but with Gwynn, you can forget about that. Tony's going to be running the show when he's standing in the box. He's the one dictating the at-bat and pretty much hitting the ball wherever he wants to.
Chase Headley, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
And with Tony, there isn't any kind of pitch that gives him problems. Whether it's movement, velocity, just doesn't really matter. For him, every pitch was a good pitch to hit.
Jake Cronenworth in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Fans another, and that's 3. And now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one fouled off. Swung on, belted. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. So up next, Junior Caminero. He's trying for third. Pitch is low. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. First and second, no outs. Next is the designated hitter, Adam Dunn. Ground ball right side, dive, and he's got it. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, the third
Look at the
baseman,
big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. This one drills right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And this place is rocking. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-1. One down. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Pena. In the air, left field. Carroll sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. James Wood digs in now. Fouled off left side. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll makes the catch, inning over. Second inning set to go. And the batter will be the shortstop, Leo DeVries. Right through there for a strike.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And the batter now, Peyton Smith. Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting eighth, the catcher,
Austin Hedges stands in.
Hedges. Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Ian Seymour.
Seymour.
Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So Hedges is gone. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Jason Adam.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Finley snags it on the run.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One out, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Now a chance for Pete Crow Armstrong. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Inside, almost got it. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. This is Corbin Carroll.
I thought you had to go, Jaden.
Seymour back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Right through there, got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And first
all right, I appreciate you spending that few minutes with me.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Curve, hit right back to him. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Quinn in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that one handled. Safe at first. And an infield single keeps the inning going. Now the 3rd baseman, Chase Headley. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the
swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Thank you, Jaden.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground to first, Smith. Throws to first in time. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Now the number 2 hitter, Junior Caminero.
Hey, it takes 1 to make 2, make 3, make 4.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground to third. Whips it to Smith. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And makes the play, and that's out. Back here in New Orleans, this is Corbin Carroll. First pitch misses.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Wood settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Tony Gwynn. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted.
The swing. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Adam Dunn. Now a slow roller to second. Tosses to first. And quickly one away in the second. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. That one fouled off. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and miss. Back here at Pinhead Park. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. There's the strike. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And that's ripped for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Leo DeVries swings through it for strike 1. Snap throw down to second.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Austin Hedges now.
The catcher, Austin Hedges. Now pitching.
So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That's hard hit in the line. He's got it. And that.
Now
we're back. And on the mound is the closer, Trevor Hoffman. Hit in the air, left field. Carroll under it. He's got it.
All right, Jay, good night, man.
At the plate, Cal Raleigh. Hard liner. That's out number 2.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Finley has it sized up. And that is that. And we're back. Leading off, Steve Finley. And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
In there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. And it's 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's 0 for 1.
Now pitching.
Dennis Santana on to pitch here.
Santana.
Ball one, no strikes. And that one finds its way through.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated.
Tatis runs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hoffman back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Man at second. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Now here is Junior Caminero. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw. Safe. Hedges too late. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in.
That one down the line. Fires across the diamond. Back here in New Orleans. Bottom of the fourth. Now Chase Headley. Down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the shortstop, Leo DeVries. And that drops in for a strike. Fought off foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Justin Martinez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Dunn swings through it for strike one. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that's downstairs and outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Kicks and fires. And that's outside. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And no swing. It's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now the first baseman, Carlos Pena. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Jeremy Pena.
Runner on the move. Pitch is
Ball
high.
1, no strike.
Throw to second and great jump. With the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. Hard hit down the line and left. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as they score a pair on the play. New pitcher now, Robert Suarez.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Popped in the air, left field. Carroll makes the grab for the second out. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. Finley sizing this one up. Nabs it, and that'll do it.
Now
Michael Tolia into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Also entering the game, Joey Gallo. He's the new third baseman.
Joey Gallo.
Lucas Erceg on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Yeah, that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Slice the other way and foul. Got him swinging for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Tying run at the plate. Runner takes off. Throw to third. Save. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well,